Good day, everyone! My name is Ivy Joyce A. Fernandez, and I am from grade 4 Garnet. Today, we're going to learn about the subject science. And our topic for science is the solar system. We're going to start by the planet Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun. Unlike most of the other planets in the solar system, Mercury has no moons. The surface of the Mercury is rocky and covered with craters, similar to the Moon. These craters were formed from collisions with comets and meteoroids. Mercury is so close to the Sun that it has no atmosphere to regulate temperature. During the planet's day, the temperature on the surface can reach 430 degrees Celsius. At nighttime, the temperatures on the surface can fall to a freezing negative 170 degrees Celsius. Mercury is visible from Earth in the late evening and in early morning. Just before the sun rises, Mercury can be seen shining brightly, which is why it is often called the morning star. The core of the planet is made up of iron, which makes Mercury very heavy. It is the second densest planet after the Earth. One day on Mercury is equal to 58 Earth days. It takes 88 Earth days for Mercury to orbit the Sun. In Greek mythology, Mercury is known as Hermes, the messenger of the gods. To the Greeks, Mercury was known as Apollo when it appeared in the morning and Hermes when it appeared in the evening. Our next planet is Venus, which is next to the Mercury. Venus is the second planet from the Sun, orbiting it every 224.7 Earth days. It has the longest rotation period, or 243 Earth days, of any planet in the solar system, and rotates in the opposite direction to most other planets, meaning the Sun rises in the west and sets in the east. It does not have any natural satellites. It is named after the Roman goddess of love and beauty. Our next planet is our planet Earth, which is where we live. Earth is the third planet from the Sun, and the only astronomical object known to harbor life. This is enabled by Earth being a water world, the only one in the solar system sustaining liquid surface water. Almost all of Earth's water is contained in the global ocean, covering 70.8% of Earth's surface. The remaining 29.2% of Earth's surface is land, most of which is located in form of continental land masses within one hemisphere, Earth's land hemisphere. Most of Earth's land is somewhat humid and covered by vegetation, while large sheets of ice at Earth's polar deserts retain more water than Earth's groundwater, lakes, rivers, and atmospheric water combined. Earth's land is part of Earth's crust, consisting of several slowly moving tectonic plates, which interact to produce mountain range, volcanoes, and earthquakes. Earth has a liquid outer core that generates a magnetosphere capable of deflecting most of the destructive solar winds and cosmic radiation. Our next planet is the planet Mars, which is next to the Earth. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. It is 2 times smaller than the Earth, and it has 2 moons. The surface of Mars is covered with red iron dust. That's why we call it the red planet. It's always very cold on Mars because the thin atmosphere of the planet cannot hold heat. The poles of Mars are covered with huge caps of frozen water. Mars has a lot of dead volcanoes. It's home to the largest mountain in the solar system. Our next planet is the planet Jupiter, which is next to Mars. Jupiter is the biggest planet in our solar system. It's similar to a star, but it never got massive enough to start burning. It is covered in swirling cloud stripes. It has big storms, like the Great Red Spot, which has been going for hundreds of years. Jupiter is a gas giant and doesn't have a solid surface, but it may have a solid inner core about the size of Earth. Jupiter also has rings, but they're too faint to see very well. Our next planet is the planet Saturn, which is next to Jupiter, the biggest planet in the solar system. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and the second largest in the solar system, after Jupiter. It is a gas giant with an average radius of about 9.5 times that of Earth. It has only 1/8 the average density of Earth, but is over 95 times more massive. Our next planet is our planet Uranus, which is next to the planet Saturn. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun and has the third largest diameter in our solar system. It was the first planet found with the aid of a telescope. Uranus was discovered in 1781 by astronomer William Herschel, although he originally thought it was either a comet or a star. Our last planet is Neptune, which is next to Uranus. Neptune is dark, cold, and very windy. It's the last of the planets in the solar system. It's more than 30 times as far from the Sun as Earth is. Neptune is very similar to Uranus. It's made of a very thick soup of water, ammonia, and methane over an Earth-sized solid center. If we have planets in our solar system, there are other planets that are called the dwarf planets. Astronomers are in general agreement that at least the 9 largest candidates are dwarf planets: Pluto, Eris, Haumea, Makemake, Gonggong, Kore, Sedna, Ceres, and Orcus. Of these 9 planets, the 10 largest candidates are Lassia. 2 have visited by spacecraft, Pluto and Ceres, and 7 others have at least one known moon: Eris, Haumea, Makemake, Gonggong, Kore, Orcus, and Salacia, which are lost their masses and thus an estimate of their destinies to be determined. Mass and density in turn can be fit into geophysical models in an attempt to determine the nature of these worlds. Only one, Sedna, has neither been visited nor has any known moons, making an accurate estimate of mass difficult. Some astronomers include many smaller bodies as well, but there is no consensus that these are likely to be dwarf planets.